Hello there, it's me, Sari, and today I'm here with a scrap haul with things that I got from Scrapbruket here in Sweden. And the final or the latest videos have shown you that I've sort of started using my washi tapes quite a bit in order to make them go with my journal or calendar. And when I had thought about things, I just realized that I could actually benefit from different kinds of tapes that actually state out some things. So I just went for some of these, and I just started looking for smash book things together with the regular washi tapes, and perhaps I'm hoping there'll be some paper tapes as well. So this is something that is from Smash, with different kinds of decorations, or I'm just looking for, it's called, could be calendar something. And then I got something, let's see what this is. Me and my bright, this is where I keep my bright ideas. So I suppose this is a pocket of some kind, or well, you know, it isn't really what I expected, but it's built up like this. So either I could just use this together completely in a book or something. Just leave this one for later. Here are a couple of thought that counts. What a great idea. Well, I could use them, I'm sure. And what else have I got? Well, I got this package with 4 different patterns for washi tape, and I believe it's Bears who has made these. It doesn't seem like it is, but it's from Prima anyway. And you know what? In this case, they actually have the teeth to go with it if I'm going to rip the tape up from this book, but since I do have so many, there's also a thing like that to go with it. It's a great thing. But I like to have the tape roll in my hands when I work, so this is a really nice set, I must say. Nice neutral colors to work with. And then I got myself a pastel thing. It's from Prima as well, actually. And they seem to be locked up in this container of sorts. Just going to rip it open like that then. And it's a bit of a honeycomb pattern there. And then there is something with a text. And I'm thinking that, you know, this might actually work rather nicely. So I could combine these together, for example, if I wanted to. And then I've got some pink and red ones. Here is also something from Prima, and it has got a harlequin pattern. I do like it, and since I am a bit afraid of using pink, I'm just trying to dare to go in that direction, and you see, I can still make that one work. This one I thought was pretty fancy. It has got lots of seams that you have sewn with a sewing machine, perhaps. It isn't per se pink, but I still believe that perhaps one could make it go with these. I'm not sure. Let's see. And then there is something here from it doesn't say from who or which brand, but since there are words and it is on a black background, I do like it. A true love story never ends, this one says. And well, you could be in love with many things, I'm sure. So this is it. It feels papery enough. And what else? There is something else from Prima here. This is something with some vintage themed pictures there, to see them. And then there are some words: smile, bake, cherish, keep faith, and such. And then I got a package of Tim Holtz's red Christmas tapes, and I especially went for these two because I do like the stars. as well as those stripes, as well as the numbers, and I'm sure the notes as well. I mean, it doesn't say that it is a Christmas set that much now, does it? Because I do believe it's Merriment, so of course it is for Christmas, but I still can use it for something else. Here's another one which doesn't say which brand it is, but it has got some measuring guidelines there. And then I went for another set of rolls, and this one is for the laboratory set with those black and white papers. A sort of Halloweeny theme, of course, and just look at that beautiful chevron pattern there. Measurements again, and here are those laboratory codes, and this is just a patterned paper, really, like so. So let's see, I think that's about it with the tapes. I also got myself a package of Dymo tapes, pink and green this time, because I do have the black and the red and the blue since before. And while I was looking at the web shop for Scrapbruket, I started thinking that, well, I could go for these, because either if I'm going to make this work with a Project Life sort of scrapbooking, or perhaps in my calendar, I could just use these. These don't have any glue behind them, but I need to make, to bake, or to buy, to just use these, glue them on. And let's see, here I've got some more sticky notes. They're from K&co for Smash, and the size is rather nice. You know, there are different ones. I just thought that there could be just one, but there are different ones. You could actually get acquainted with these. There's quite a lot of different ones, so you have to get acquainted with them and just think about where to put them. But I like them because they are so small and tiny. And then I went for this ribbon trim, 3 meters, just a little bit more than 3 feet, yellow. I mean, it's really striking, isn't it? So let's see, and I've got myself some stickers from Snap, beautiful colors. Let me show you. I believe I got a package with these since before. And when it comes to stickers, I do like to have many of them, because otherwise I'm afraid I would be running out of them, and that is also the reason for me not using them, I'm afraid to admit. But here we've got some orange and pink and yellow and red and turquoise and grey and brown. It's a nice palette there, isn't it? And as for these stamps, I think I'll take them a little bit later. Recently I have fallen in love with the templates or the stencils from Memory Box. They sure do rock my world. I have used one of them before. Just look at that one. A beautiful cracked pattern like that. Just amazing. So I believe it's supposed to be like this. Yes, it is. So here we are, sort of. A beautiful pattern anyway. Memory Box. And here are some arrows. I mean, you could never go wrong with some arrows, and these are in beautiful colors as well, with the orangey yellow and the beautiful sort of turquoise petrol. And now we come to the stamps. I've been looking at these for the longest of time. I've been having them in my hands. I've put them back, I've taken them back again, and I've put them in my basket, and finally I decided on getting them. Here is one with a camera, pretty big one, and also that film strip that I like. If I want to, I'm sure I can change those to have a different saying in the center. This one is from k&co, and k&co stamps are pretty cheap, I must say. They're worth the buck you are spending. So then we come to simple stories. Design it yourself. You've got some washi tape possibilities there if you can just stamp them in different colors. The same thing goes for that, and a lot of cute little sayings that you can put both here and there. Perhaps even when you're doing your art journaling or such. Just use these. Why not? And then there's another one with some cameras. Somehow I'm just crazy about cameras. I don't know how, and I don't know why. But I was a little bit reluctant when I decided on getting these because they sort of look similar. It has the same possibility of changing that one, but since these are smaller, I'm thinking that, hey, what the hell, let's go there. And there are some nice quotes there as well. And there's also some sort of a film strippy looking thing there, and a speech bubble, and my favorite, and a small edge. And some cute little quotes there. And then I got myself something from My Mind's Eye, and simply for the telephone and the glasses and the mustache, I'm sure. But also for this, because perhaps I could make these fit into that one, I'm not sure. Or perhaps in that label there. So let's see if I can make use of these. And this is something that I do fancy. This is from Technique Tuesday. And I do like that font with that stamp. So Memory, are we there yet? No. The set is called Are We There Yet, of course. So you should go for the big fonts. Are We There Yet? Road Trip and everything. And then there are some small quotes or words as well. So I really do like this. So let's see what I can create with these. Hope to see you soon again. Bye bye.